Take back your power.
The basic flaw in the process by which we elect people to represent us in Congress and state legislatures is the fact that we employ a winner-take-all system combined with single-member districts. Proportional representation is a more genuinely democratic means of electing members of our legislatures.
Proportional representation is based on the principle that political parties or other groups of like-minded voters should be represented in a legislature based on the percentage of the total vote received by each party. If a party gets 50% of the votes cast in an election, that party should get 50% of the seats in a legislative body. If a party gets 10% of the votes cast, that party should get 10% of the seats. This approach is based on the belief that all voters deserve representation and that all political groups in society deserve to be represented in our legislatures in proportion to their strength in the electorate. Like-minded voters should be able to elect representatives in proportion to their numbers. Proportional representation is not a new or untested system. It is, in fact, the norm among democratic governments around the world. 94 countries have some form of proportional representation. An ordered party list system is the most common form, in place in 85 of these countries. In a party list system of proportional representation, each party has a primary election as they do now, but with larger districts and multiple winners in each district, voters would have a much longer list of candidates to choose from. The primary results determine which candidates are included on each party's ordered list and the order in which they are listed. The candidate for each party with the most votes is listed first. The candidate with the second most votes is listed second. There are as many candidates included on the list as there are positions to be elected. In the general election, voters vote for a party and its ordered list of candidates, or for an independent candidate. Parties are awarded seats in a legislature based on the percentage of votes cast for its list of candidates, and the top candidates from each party's list are elected. If there are 10 seats in a legislative body to be filled, and a party gets 50% of the vote, the top 5 candidates on that party's list would be elected. If there are 10 seats to be filled and a party gets 10% of the vote, only the top candidate on that party's list would be elected. An independent candidate getting 10% or more of the vote in that election would also be elected. Political scientists agree that proportional representation is a more genuinely democratic means of electing legislators and results in legislatures where majorities rule, but all points of view and values are represented, and the legislature is an accurate reflection of the entire electorate.
Government by the People is promoting 2 proposals for proportional representation. To learn more or to join our campaign, visit governmentbythepeople.org.